Hello and welcome back or to the channel. This is D&D Tarot. We're going to jump in with some tarot cards and actually ask Spirit, ask God, benevolent ancestors only, okay, what you need to know right now currently. So I was about to do this earlier and it got a little too deep. So I was like, let me try this again. And hopefully this time it won't be as deep. All right, Page of Swords. Should I take? No, okay. Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to shuffle again. I'm not going to take what flipped where I could see it. Four of Pentacles. That card's really wanting to come out lately for a lot of spreads. Also, lots of green. Those came out flipped up. The Wheel. Ooh. Somebody might want to talk to King of Cups, somebody might want to talk to you. Doesn't have to be like, it just could be like somebody, you know, we'll talk about it. And the Five of Swords. Okay. Call us out, Spirit. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So focusing on yourself is paying off, right? Focusing on being the best version of you. We have a lot of green, so I'm getting Virgo energy. Okay, what are Virgos known for? Going hermit. Or that's the energy, right? Not all Virgos like to be lonely and whatever, but that's the energy. Energy is going hermit. The energy is chilling, maybe studying, maybe learning. Three of Pentacles. Growing, focusing on self. That's why that Four of Pentacles came out. Okay, yeah. So being a little selfish. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Being a little selfish. Wow, King of Wands. Dang. So Emperor energy because Three Kings. Ooh, split the deck and you got the High Priestess. So yeah, so Emperor energy, definitely giving vibes of a lot of masculine energy here. That's funny. I'm getting vibes of focused on being the best version of you, right? I feel like you're coming through a period of maybe like, ooh, a dark night of the soul, yeah. Some energy of maybe being alone for a little bit. If you are with someone, I feel like this person and you are like, it's you and this person against the world. Also, I'm getting the energy where it could have been like you and your you and your feminine energy, or you and your masculine energy, or just both energies within you against the world. But when I say against the world, it's like literally yourself, you know. It's giving me Versus Me by Moneybagg Yo, yeah. I think that's whose song that is. But King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you've been working really hard to either clear karma. If you're a masculine watching, definitely like clearing karma, right? If you're more tapped into your feminine energy, I feel like not really clearing karma, but just like tapping more into your emotions, right? Being okay with being maybe intuitive or being psychic, if that's a route that you're taking. If not, just being okay with having emotions. I feel like some of you come from childhood, or you come from places or experiences where you were not allowed to have emotions, or maybe you had to walk on eggshells. And maybe if this isn't childhood, maybe this is a relationship that you had to walk away from, that you're coming out of. If it's not a relationship, maybe it's just a situation with a family or a business where you just couldn't share your emotions or your opinions freely, right? It doesn't have to be any of those scenarios. It's going to resonate if it resonates, and if it doesn't, right? But I'm just getting this energy of you guys are now finally being able to tap into your emotions, or you know, maybe you're not as self-conscious to be more in your emotions. And if you are more in your masculine energy watching this, and you have a lot of self-doubt or self-conscious, like a lot of like self-conscious thoughts that are coming through that are preventing you from moving forward, right? Moving forward to a I don't know, I'm getting wealth, so I don't really think it's like relationship related or anything like that, but maybe it's like you're focused on business or you're focused on creation, right? If that's the goal, you really still have to tap into feminine energy, right? You still have to be okay with expressing yourself emotionally, right? Especially if this business is something that's like close to your heart, right? Even if you don't want to admit it to the world, if it's close to your heart, or if it's something that you love, it's something that you love to do, or it's something that you love to be involved with, if you want it to be successful, your heart is still gonna have to be expressed in it. So I feel like a lot of you are really fighting against being, this King of Cups energy. You want to be King of Cups reversed so bad. And some of you might be still acting in that energy, right? But I feel like a lot of you want this wheel to start turning, or presently, you could be working on this, making the wheel turn, right? I said that at the beginning, I think, healing karma or something about karma or clearing karma. Yeah. So I feel like if that's the case, some of you are already on this point of healing this energy and being okay with like letting things go to grow. Wow, energy. Okay. So you can, let things go to grow so you can get more with the Ten of Pentacles. And a lot of this, okay, so two things here. For those that don't want to, like, you want to, but it's like maybe you don't have the time, or I feel like someone's using that as an excuse. I don't have the time. Maybe you use that as an excuse to not like work on yourself, or to be better, or to take accountability with your higher power, okay, or whatever that looks like to you, okay. It's like you want to be better, but at the same time, like, and when I say be better, I mean like not fight against yourself, right? I don't like this is what this means, because this is what this card's talking about. It's talking about self-doubt and conflict with self, and conflict with, it feels like, other people at times, but that's just because of a lot of our fears are subconsciously being projected outwards, right? So maybe this is like I was saying, like a rough relationship, or struggles with family, friends, business, whatever that looks like. It can be literally anything. But it's not necessarily your fault. It's just maybe like, what's a good example? Like, okay, you really want to go to the gym, but you have a fear that if you go to the gym, everybody's going to stare at you. Because one time you went to the gym and you saw someone look up at you the same time that you looked over, right? And so automatically you get self-conscious and you think, oh God, everybody at the gym is staring at me. And so maybe after that one time, you just decide not to go back because you have a fear that everybody's going to be staring at you. It's something like that. And then also just maybe in general, you want to go to the gym and you have a subconscious fear that you are going to be stared at, so you don't go to the gym. So it's just like these anxieties and like fears that's not necessarily made up in our heads. Like sometimes I feel like people have had experiences that lead them to feeling the way that they do, but you can't live your life inside of a cage because of that, right? You can't just decide not to work on yourself because of those instances, right? So if that's uncomfortable for you, or if that's a fear that you feel like you can't get over, home workouts exist, right? If it's working out, that's just an example that I wanted to use to talk about what this card is symbolizing. So someone really wants to change a situation that they're in, but it's like you keep, I don't want to say using excuses, but you keep procrastinating on a way on how to do that, on how to make it turn in your favor. So two things here. Number one is that either you're going to find a way or not, because I'm hearing that, one way or another. Yeah, so one way or another, you're going to find a way to do whatever it is that you need to do to get to the next level. This is kind of continuation of the last reading that I did, I think. But anyway, you're going to continue to do whatever you need to do to get to the next level, no matter how long it takes. Even if you have to sit in this energy for a while. I feel like some people have to do that, right? They have to sit in the doubt and the, for some people, even, I don't know if it's healthy or not. Okay, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a medical health professional. Okay, so I'm just a tarot card reader. I'm just telling you what I see in the cards. If you want like mental health advice and all of that, you're gonna have to see a therapist. Okay, don't come see me about it. But I'm just telling you that based off these cards, I'm getting this energy that you're someone that maybe does have to sit in self-doubt or self-pity for a little bit, right? Not really self-pity for like other people to come and be like, oh, pat you on the back, whatever. It's like for yourself. And then after that, you get up and you go. So for some of you, I'm getting that's like your fuel to the fire. That's your passion, or like fuel to your passion, fuel to your own fire. Like that's how you stay motivated. Like I said, I don't know if that's healthy or not. Don't ask me. That's just the energy that I'm seeing. But then for some of you, it's like I'm getting this energy that it's not really even about that. It's just like you're already in this stage of accepting, okay, maybe I need to tap into my emotions and work out of my heart space to get where I want to be with this, whatever this endeavor is. All right, so if that's the case and you're already in this spot, I see that Spirit is literally trying to work out everything in your favor. It's on divine timing or in divine timing. It's not in your timing. It's not in physical life timing. All right, so what may seem like, so when tarot card readers and spiritual people say soon, all right, when they're talking about abundance and wealth and all these things, soon to us is different than soon when Spirit says it, okay? So if that's like, I feel like some of you have maybe watched a couple tarot readings, or maybe they pop up on your TikTok, without hashtags, and you pay attention to it, and people keep talking about abundance, and maybe like your manifestations coming in soon, and you're always wondering where or when and how and why. That's so funny that this is coming out. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy, so I would be surprised if a lot of women viewing this spread. I feel like this is a lot of, it doesn't have to be men, but I'm picking up masculine energy like so strongly, so I feel like a lot of men are in this energy right now. So maybe like divine masculine energy, okay, but it's not really giving divine masculine in the beginning, okay? Not because you're going through struggles or you're going through your thing. It's because, I don't know, it's like I don't know, this King of Cups came out reversed. That's why I was paying attention to this so heavily, because that King of Cups came out reversed, and that, that's not a good sign. But overall, I'm getting this energy that, there are people here, whether you're male, female, does not matter. This energy of wanting to be better, wanting to do better, wanting to elevate, wanting whatever endeavors that you go after to grow, right? Maybe some of you have already planted seeds and you're like watering them, right? Maybe a few of you fell off that horse and you stopped watering a few plants, and because like this is kind of wilted, this one's kind of, well, it's still growing. Okay, it's growing, but it's funny because back here it looked like it was wilting, and all I was getting is pink DS days for me, okay? When I used to play Cooking Mama and Gardening Mama. I suck at Gardening Mama, but I slay Cooking Mama. But anyway, Gardening Mama, like she'll like start to freak out if the flowers start wilting, and you have to like water them really quickly before before they die. die and you gotta start all over, right? So that's the energy. And also, I mean, like, it's hot as fuck outside. You gotta tend to your plants. You gotta bring your plants. So somebody needs to bring their plants inside, okay? Somebody needs to, either you need to water your plants or bring your plants in the indoors. They're not outside plants like that when it gets too hot. It's too hot for your plants to be outside. Somebody needs to look that up, okay? I don't know what type of plants you got. Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Yeah, there's some more studying or some more observations that need to be done before this Nine of Pentacles can happen. You can't see it. This Nine of Pentacles, this abundance. All right. And when I talk about that, it's whatever abundance looks like to you, right? When I say abundance, what that means to me could be completely different for you, right? It could be Two of Pentacles. It can be completely different. You know, abundance and success and all of that might be you being a successful fucking photographer, right? It might look like you being a successful bowling person, someone who bowls. I don't know what they're called, bowlies, whatever they're called. You know, it looks different for everybody. My success and your success is different. But I'm just, ooh, the Empress. I'm getting this energy that, Three of Swords. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like, High Priestess after I split the deck. I feel like you guys had to walk away, you know, from, certain betrayals, certain endings. Now I'm getting some strong feminine energy in this bitch. Hello. But anyway, I'm getting this energy that now, you know, you guys are maybe, okay, so, you know, it's split, right? But those of you who are on this energy of elevating and tapping into your emotions and putting your passion into whatever it is that you create, like, I just see, you know, if you've gone through struggles or if you've gone through pain, if you've gone through things that, like, have hurt you or broke you, whatever that looks like, you know, I don't want to get emotional, but if you feel like that's the scenario or that's, like, how life has been, don't just wallow in that, okay? Like, I know it's easier said than done. Please trust me, okay? Please trust me. I know that. But also at the same time, I want you guys to understand that you can create from this. You can use this as your fuel. You know, you don't have to use the self-doubt, the hate, the, you know, all the mean things that you don't have to internalize this Three of Swords and make it a Five of Swords and add 2 more swords. That's so funny. Like, yeah, you don't have to take the Three of Swords, right? So the Three of Swords that somebody's plunged in your back or some situation is plunged in your back. You don't have to add 2 more swords of that. You have 2 hands, right? So imagine yourself, you holding 2 more swords and you're literally, you know, too much depiction, but you're literally doing that to yourself at that point. So instead of doing that, let's take all of this shit that we've been through and let's use it as our fuel and as our passion, our fire. I don't know why I want to keep saying passion. I feel like you guys are such passionate people. Like, it shows. I feel like in anything and everything you do, your passion shows. Like, it shows. You might be a water sign or have water in your chart heavily, but I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio heavily, as well as Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. But I'm getting this energy that a lot of air is here too, okay? But it's the water and the earth is what's coming out the strongest. But I'm getting this energy that if you guys are able to use whatever it is that you've been through to pave the foundation or to make the foundation for your future endeavors, and maybe you've already done this, okay? There's no way it's not going to pay off because you're taking your own personal experiences, your own, you know, whatever that looks like, and you're putting that into creating something beautiful, something that is going to help other people, something that is going to inspire other people to do the same thing. I'm just going to take my own little channel as an example. 5 views for me, that's successful, right? But for someone else that might be a bigger channel that gets more views in a week because they're a bigger channel, they have more influence. Their success might look like 10,000, and if they see 5, that's gonna feel like failure, you know. So you have to celebrate yourself on where you're at, on whatever level you are at, whatever platform you're at. You know, I'm not talking about social media. I'm just talking about in general, in life, whatever platform, whatever ladder step you're on. All right, celebrate yourself there, even if it is at the very fucking bottom and you're climbing yourself back up again. Celebrate yourself for getting back up again and starting to climb the ladder again. Even if you're at the very bottom, celebrate yourself that you're still at the bottom and you're still here. Like, I know that people want to consider our generation to be a little bit weaker or a little bit, softer because of taking care of our mental health or taking care of ourselves emotionally before we address situations, problems, people, things, before we take those materialistic approaches to life. But I think being tapped in to your emotions and being able to build something that's inspiring off of the things that you've been through, and this is not the path for everyone, right? This is for someone specific. This is for the people that are viewing this, that's clicked on this reading, right? So this is not everybody's life path. And for a few of you, this may not resonate, okay? So if it doesn't, I just may not be the tarot reader for you. But if it resonates and this is your life path, then this is your life path. And only you have the power to change it. This is not how you want life to be or the situation that you want to see yourself in. Only you have the power to change that. But I'm really just getting this energy that you guys are, and I'm getting even passionate while I'm sitting here giving this message. So I know 100% that you guys are very passionate people. And I feel like lately, maybe you've just been putting that passion into beating yourself up, or you've been putting that passion into things that, you know, haven't really served your highest good. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to shame you for that. I'm just going to tell you to pick it up and let's keep going.